Okay, so Molefi, Ntseki, we've been together in Tanzania, and now you've got your big game at Dobsonville, 3 o'clock on Saturday, trying to get the fans in. I've just been speaking to your captain, Nelson, about trying to get 5,000 fans like they had in Tanzania. Would be nice, wouldn't it, at Dobsonville on Saturday? What impresses me most, Molefi, as a man who's travelled all over the godforsaken football world and seen a lot of 16 and 17-year-olds who think they're too good to be true, is that you've got a nice team here. They sing, they dance, they're together, they're a unit, and none of them are arrogant, and none of them think they've made it yet. How do you come across players like that? How do they feel to you as a unit?
Yeah, I think the first thing is players were selected from the inter-provincial tournament, coming from teams and coming from clubs, coming from the provinces. And this is where we selected these players. And when they joined the team for the first camp, I explained to them how it's like to be in the national team and what are the expectations, because all of them played their first official match against Tanzania. But I think they did very well. And going into this match, we all want to win, we all want to get positive results. But what I normally say to them is that it's not about pressure, it's about having composure in terms of finishing the chances we create and defending well.
Yeah, we talked to Nelson and I, your captain, talked about the chances that you created. I was interested in the surface. In training, it looked like the surface was a good shooting surface. The ball doesn't bobble, it's a rubber-based AstroTurf, and it's very flat. But Nelson made the point that it was quite heavy. Do you think it'll be an advantage to play on Dobsonville, on normal grass, on Morocco Swallows' home ground, where the lads are more used to the surface? Will that help your strikers?
We tried to prepare them for that type of a surface, because in Botswana we played on the same type of pitch, and we went to Lesotho we played on the same type of pitch. And I think because wherever they are in their clubs, they don't normally train on those type of pitches. But I think with the 4 matches we played before going to Tanzania, we were somehow preparing them for that, and I think they did very well, apart from the challenges that we came up against. And going forward, this is what they should expect. Things are not going to be the same, especially when you're playing out of your country. So you should be strong enough to withstand such challenges and still be able to complete your task and win matches.
What impressed me, of course, I was sitting next to Vuyo Junior on the way up from Harmony in the Free State. He'd never been on an aeroplane before. These are lads who many of them have never travelled. If you beat Tanzania, there's a chance of Brazzaville, Congo, or Egypt. Another hectic trip. Are you confident that you'll get through this weekend and go on to greater things?
Yeah, I think in football, in competition, everybody is working very hard to get results, and I think we are not different from that. We do understand that this is an under-17, but if we really want to go to the next level, we have to play to win. And playing to win, it means we have to play more as a team, defensively and offensively. And I think when I look at the team now, we are a team, and we are carrying out all those phases of the game very well. In attack, we have got players who helps us in attack, and we are creating chances, even though we missed a lot of them. But in defense also, we are defending very well, because in the past 5 matches we have played, we haven't conceded a goal. So I think we are playing much better as a team. And yes, we have to win. We have to win. We have to win. But let us not put too much pressure on them. Put pressure more on Molefi and Sean Bishop and Stavros, so that they should be the one to handle pressure than to put pressure on the players.
Yeah, especially on 16 and 17-year-old boys. I look at your coaching. I enjoyed the enthusiasm, and at no stage did anyone look like, you see so many old professionals these days that are kind of, oh God, I've got to go to training again. What interests me is, where do you get this enthusiasm to make an hour-long bus trip to the middle of nowhere, and the lads are singing, the lads are up on their feet? There was never a moment in Tanzania where there was anything less than full commitment. Does that come naturally with 16 and 17-year-olds? Or you've had 5 weeks together now, haven't you? 4 weeks, if you count Botswana, Lesotho, then Tanzania. Does that come naturally to a squad, or have you come across sides that are less motivated?
Firstly, you selected individuals to come to the team, and your first meeting is to start psyching them, making them believe that they are a team. And the good thing about them is that singing always brings people together, and it becomes a very very important tool to bring people together. So them singing, I think it helped a lot in terms of having that unity as a team. And the other thing is our approach as coaches is to make ourselves understand them and make them to understand themselves before they can understand the coaches. And that helped a lot because yes, of now we can tell the world that we have a very good team spirit amongst the players, and the players have got one objective, and this one objective is road to Niger.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking forward to get to Niger. Then if we get to Niger, then it means we'll be speaking a different language now. We'll be saying road to Chile.
To Chile
so
the year after.
It is important for us to keep everybody focused and to keep them as a team. The relations must be that one which is very positive.
Absolutely. Just to explain to the listeners and viewers, we need to get to Niger, we need to get to the 4 semi-final spots, and those 4 sides get the automatic right to go the year after to the World Cup, don't they? That's the plan.
Yeah, in Niger we need to play up to the semi-finals.
That's right.
Because the top 4 will qualify to play in Chile.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very long road, a very hard road, but we are prepared to walk this road together, ourselves, the coaches and the players. And the most important thing, I think, is the rapport that we have between us coaches and the players, and amongst the players themselves. So yes, like I said, road to Niger. When we get to Niger, we should be looking for the top 4, so that we can represent our country in the World Cup.
Yeah, I look at the side. I look at Nelson in midfield, the captain, great engine on him. There's Keanu Capito behind me, big, strong centre back. Mondlin Porter, the goalkeeper, very, very impressive to me. I watched him train with Stavros, and great distribution. Quite apart from the fact he's an enormous boy for a 17-year-old. That's the spine of your team. Have you sorted out the striking? I felt there was a slight disjoint in the striking against Tanzania. Will you make any changes up front?
Yes, we looked at it, and the solution that we came up with, because that was a football solution, that was a football problem. And if it's a football problem, you tend to ask yourself questions like, where is this problem? At what time? And when? And who are the people involved? And in our discovery, in coming with the solutions, we realized that the problem was in the attacking, the front players.
Yes.
So we have switched them around. U17 was playing as a winger. He's now going to play as a striker, because we realized that he can add something in terms of him playing as a striker.
So that's Vuyo Mainki, who came on as a sub last time from Harmony. Going to push him up front.
Yeah, push him up
Interesting.
front.
Okay.
Play as a striker on Saturday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Listen, mate, all the best of luck. Imagine the fillip for South Africa with all the kind of non-qualifications we've had at senior level. If you guys get to Chile, next year, it's going to be a massive fillip for the whole of South African football to have 17-year-olds at the World Cup.
Yeah.
That's our great plan, yeah?
Well, it will be an achievement, for all of us, for the country, for our association, for the coaches, for the youngsters. That will be a very big achievement, because we are really looking forward to that. And that is why we are working so hard, and we keep on selecting players and looking for talent, so that we can have a very strong, formidable squad.
Brilliant. Thanks a million, Molefi, and the very best of luck, mate.
Thanks.